1,600 bills and counting. It's November 14th, 2024, and these are your headlines. That's right. We're now over 1,600 bills have been pre-filed in the Texas legislature as we inch closer to the session in January, and proposals to end taxpayer-funded lobbying have been filed, setting up another battle over the Republican legislative priority. Taxpayer-funded lobbying refers to a common practice among cities, counties, and school districts that hire lobbyists with local tax dollars. These lobbyists then work to advance policies that benefit local governments, often at the expense of citizens. Things like property tax relief. And although citizens have long been against the practice, polling from 2019 showed that 88% of Texans oppose it, lawmakers have failed to ban taxpayer-funded lobbying in previous sessions. Heading into this year, however, the issue has been made a legislative priority of the Republican Party of Texas. On Tuesday, the first day of bill filing, Senator Mays Middleton, who's been a longtime advocate of a ban, again filed legislation to end the practice once and for all. Senate Bill 239 would prohibit public funds from being used to hire lobbyists. Now, a recent study by the Huffines Liberty Foundation revealed that local governments spend about $75 million, get that, on registered lobbyists. That was in 2021. Doesn't even include the salaries of in-house lobbyists and funds that are funneled to pro-government lobby associations like the Texas Municipal League, Texas Association of School Boards, meaning the actual cost of taxpayer-funded lobbying is much higher. Similar legislation has already been filed in the House by several lawmakers, including State Representatives Briscoe Cain, Ellen Troxclair, and Terry Leo Wilson. And another state lawmaker is making good on a promise to file legislation that pushes back on executive overreach. State Representative Brian Harrison has filed House Bill 523 to prevent perpetual emergency orders and restore power to the people through their elected representatives in the Texas legislature. Representative Harrison said that reining in the administrative, state, and executive powers must be a top priority. Allowing the executive branch to both write and enforce laws obliterates separation of powers, destroys liberty, and is definitional tyranny. Texas was one of the last states to end its COVID emergency last year. It was over 1,000 days after it began. Executive orders issued during that emergency were used to close businesses and impose mask mandates. This bill requires emergency orders to be narrowly tailored and subject to expedited judicial review, and sunsets them after 30 days unless the legislature approves. It also bars the governor from reissuing expired or rejected orders.
Hey folks, Chris Salcedo here. I've got something special for you, the Salcedo Storm podcast. As your friendly, liberty-loving Latino, I bring you a mix of engaging discussions to help us fight for our state and our conservative values. It's the perfect way to stay informed and engaged in what's happening around you. So, what are you waiting for? Don't miss out on the storm of information and entertainment coming your way. The Salcedo Storm podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Governor Greg Abbott has reaffirmed his commitment to stand in the way of efforts to raise the cost of higher education. In a letter sent to Texas colleges and universities, Governor Abbott noted that Texans are already having to shoulder the costly effects of inflation. Therefore, public universities need to ease the financial burden of education on students and families. Governor Abbott explained that when individuals have access to an education that's both high quality and affordable, they're able to earn higher salaries and achieve a better quality of life. To that end, last year, Governor Abbott signed a tuition freeze into law that blocked increases in tuition costs for both the 2023-2024 and the 24-25 academic years. As the length of the freeze is set to expire, Governor Abbott asserted that he will not support tuition increases during the upcoming biennium. Abbott reported that after speaking with the Board of Regents at every public university system in the state, all are in agreement that no institution should approve tuition increases for the next 2 school years. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.